the very best supplements to take while you travel. Hi, this is Jovanka from JovankaCiares.com, and I am talking about travel. If you know anything about me, you know how much I love travel, and as much as I can, I travel for both work and pleasure. And I always bring with me all of my trusted supplements and herbs, because the last thing you need is to get either, diarrhea or a cold or something even worse when you're supposed to be up and about, having fun and learning about new cultures and seeing amazing things, right? So these are the 4 or 5 essentials that I always take with me. Now, some of them are herbs and some of them are just supplements, and I use them every single time I travel. I have 5 of them, but before I mention them, I wanted to show you these cute little things that I found online. They're literally just spice shakers, just like you shake them, and but look how small they are. Like, they are the equivalent of 1 ounce on each side, and they open on both sides, so you can actually put one spice or herb on one end and another one on another, and that way they're travel safe, they're travel approved, and you can take them with you and make sure that you keep your immunity and your body strong as you travel. And of course, if you start trying foods that may be a little bland or might need a little spicing up, then this will come really in handy. I have 4 here. These are fennel seeds in case I get gassy, when you're like out of your routine. This is turmeric. Awesome, right, for inflammation. And then I have cinnamon and cayenne pepper here for warmth and for immunity. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's talk now about my 5 essentials for travel. The first one is melatonin. Melatonin is a normal hormone that your body produces when it's dark out and as the end of the day approaches. But if you're jet lagged, if you are like 5 or 6 time zones from your home, then your biological clock is kind of off, which means that when it's time to sleep, you're wide awake, and then in the middle of the day, you cannot stay up. So I take 2 to 3 milligrams of melatonin 2 or 3 hours before I go to sleep, and I get rid of jet lag in a matter of 48 hours. The second one is oil of oregano, the most powerful antibiotic in the plant world. Nothing will get past this little puppy. You take 1 or 2 pills. I take them as a preventative measure, 2 times a day, 2 pills 2 times a day, just as directed by the bottle. But if you start feeling like a little pinch of like a sore throat or earache or something that's kind of starting, that's when you need to start taking them. And I will take as many as 2 of those pills every 3 to 4 hours until you kill that pathogen immediately. It also works really well if you have any kind of GI tract pathogens like diarrhea or something like that. Not good. The third one is Wellness Fizz. This is something like a fizzy tablet. You have to take it before you have a full-on respiratory tract infection. So it's actually more for immunity of the kind of respiratory tract, and it has elderberry and echinacea. It's really, really awesome, but you have to remember that by the time you get like snot coming out of your nose, it might be too late for Wellness Fizz. So you have to take it at the very beginning of that tingle in your throat or in your nose. The next one is I Travel Well. This is an oil blend from a company called Banyan Botanical. It's their own blend, and it has a number of herbs to help you also with jet lag, but it also is a little oil, so you put it on your nose and it kind of coats your entire system, protecting you from pathogens in parts of the world that you may not be familiar with and that may actually attack you more than they would attack the locals, because the locals live there and breathe those pathogens all all the time, so they're kind of like a little bit more immune than you are. So if you take I Travel Well, it'll not only help you with jet lag, but it will also protect your mucosal areas to make sure that you don't get sick. And the last one is Organifi green juices. So these are individually packed green juice extract. So what they did was they took the green juice, the vegetables that they used in the green juice, and dried them and turned them into a powder. So if you go, like I did last year, I went to Europe and I was in a very big country with very little vegetables. I spent days and days and days not eating any vegetables, and I was getting concerned, right? Because you need your vegetables. So I took my Organifi and I made sure that I took 1 or 2 cups a day. It has all of the nutrients that you will find in a regular green juice, just without the inconvenience of having to find a juice press. So all you do is you take the powder and you put it in a glass of filtered water, and voila. So that's it. Those are my tips on how to travel well using herbs and supplements and keeping your body and yourself happy and healthy. Let me know if you have any questions by leaving a comment below. Make sure that you share this video with all of your friends all over the internet, and that you subscribe for more tips and a jolt of motivation for your healthy, happy, and beautiful life. See you soon.